Sanibonani, hello and welcome you to another video. My name is Kanya and today I'll be talking to you guys about one of the many ways you can make money online. And as I go through the video, there's a number of other ways that I'll actually just be mentioning and dropping them off. So I don't really have a certain number of how many things, but there'll be quite a few as the video goes along. So the first important one, I have a notebook. The first important one that I believe from experience as well makes quite a lot of money is social media management. And with the whole COVID, we've been able to learn ways in which work can be done remotely without you having to be at an office 7 days or 6 days a week, whatever. Right? And companies are using that to their advantage even now that, you know, things have sort of gone back to normal. So what you could do is equip yourself. There's a lot of free material out there. There is a lot. YouTube is a university on its own. There's a lot of material. There's this guy called Iman Ghazi, I think that's how you pronounce his name. See, now that is a YouTube channel full of gold when it comes to digital marketing. From how to click funnels, what they are, what is digital marketing. He even shows us, like, I followed his journey for the past 2 years, and I think he'd been doing that even previously. But if you go back to his videos, you actually get to see the progress and him just being more open also with the kind of information that makes us clear of what needs to be done. He has very useful information on his channel. And what else? Oh, there's a lot. Obviously, you'll come across other channels and other resources that you might just learn a thing or two. But I do not suggest signing up for all of these courses that people claim to have, that they can teach you these masterclasses. Most of them, one thing they don't want to mention is the fact that what they teach you there is available online, but what they've just done is collect the information for you and it's easier for you to access in one place. That's the honesty. They make it seem like they've just come up with like some new strategy, something that's never been done, it's things 9 out of 10, it's things that are just there, readily available for you to just make time to learn and understand and apply. So with social media management, you don't need to be at the office to get your clients. You can just cold call, you can cold email, and you can also just send messages on Instagram to companies as well. And you can also just start doing that by just offering a free service for a certain period of time in order to get your portfolio going, to grow your portfolio, because let's be honest, companies want to see results more than they really want to see qualification. You could go to university for like 4 years, get your master's and all of that, go beyond for marketing and stuff like that. But what they really care about is the results that you're going to produce for the company. So what you go to do for yourself is give yourself a certain time frame where you are just building your portfolio. The numbers may be small, but you are basically showing them that with whatever input that you put in, there is an output that is beneficial to the company, right? Analytics matter the most when it comes to social media management, because all companies care about is the output and whether the money that they've spent on you and the campaigns is actually worth it and is going to possibly give them money. But at the same time, I think it is important as a social media manager to make them understand that, or unless that's what you want to do, but what you do is either they give you their content and you post, follow up, answer, and all of that, or you create content for them as well, or find people to create the content, and you are creating engagement. You are helping them to maintain a relationship, a friendship with their clients or followers and stuff like that. You're just trying to create presence for them than you actually trying to turn their followers or your followers even into their clients or customers. That's something that I think most smaller businesses or companies don't understand. that all you do as a social media manager is just managing what is already happening and just trying to improve upon that. But when it comes to content, they should supply you the content. It's either you tell them of a structure that you guys rather will work on and you guys agree upon that structure. But the main important thing is you are just managing mostly, unless you guys have a contract that states what other extra duties you need to do concerning content creation that you might need to do. So how do you get the clients? I've touched base on that a little bit. LinkedIn with the correct profile can be one of the best places to find remote work. Let's be honest, we just don't want to put in the work and don't want to be patient enough, and we don't want to learn the platform. Because LinkedIn is not as, it's not as formal as it used to be, but you can try to find, the contacts, the people you can actually try to hit up, or the companies, or information on where on where you can actually send your portfolio. Try to find the person that is the right or correct department to send whatever portfolio that you have or whatever proposal. Yes, so LinkedIn is a very good platform, and also it can help you to check other social media managers' portfolios, platforms and pages, how they do their thing, because you are not trying to reinvent or create something new. Do not fix it if it is not broken. Okay? Sometimes you just need to use what is working, improve upon it if there is a need, or just do what is being done. Simple as that. I think sometimes we try to be the first doing a lot of things, yet it's just not necessary. It's just unnecessary stress in your life, and you could just use all of the time rather putting in the energy in finding your clients and actually hitting brands up and stuff like that. Right? Okay. Another way to find clients, like I said, Instagram. Your Facebook. Facebook is a platform that I too, I'm not gonna lie, I don't use it much, but I use Facebook like I use Google. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of information there. There is a lot of information that you can get on Facebook and those groups. You just need to have the time to gather the information, save the posts, make notes, type out notes. You could actually compile a proper book from the information and resources that you get on Facebook. Do not underestimate Facebook and the power and the resources that it has. And I think the other main thing that we stress or we mention a lot, but we don't make people understand its importance. Consistency. I too am a victim of just being inconsistent, and I know that when I'm not consistent, I will not get the results that I'm looking for. But sometimes in my heart of hearts, I think for some reason when I'm just chilling and watching a movie, some random email will just come up to me or pop up on my phone and tell me that I have a project or so and so would want to work with me. That is not going to happen if I don't put out the content. That is not going to happen if I do not make the time to actually create the content that actually lures or finds those clients into wanting my service. With that being said, I will just repeat myself. If I continue from now on, from this point onwards, so the main thing is use your LinkedIn, use your Facebook, use your Instagram, send those emails. You use the social media platforms to get the correct email to send to the right department. That's it. You don't be sending long pitches on social media. No, those are for... And when it comes to prices, important thing. When it comes to prices and what you offer, I say you leave out the prices on... I always say this. Leave out the prices of your services on your portfolio, because you might be leaving a lot of money on the table, because now you set on 2,000 rand, but the company could have offered you a minimum of 5,000, and maybe you could have like taken it to another level, like 6,000, 7,000 or something. But now you're leaving money on the table because you're telling them that you are taking 2.5 or nothing, because you yourself feel like you need to improve and grow. No, leave out the prices, have the conversation with the brand, and rather, if they do not agree on a price that you put on the table, You ask them what would be more comfortable with them, and then if that's too much work for too little money, you can also adjust the number of posts and stuff like that. Work smart, and do not be lying to yourself and thinking that it's going to be an overnight success, that you are all of a sudden going to have it all figured out overnight. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to look back and think, that was very stupid, that was very dumb. Allow yourself to go through that, but now the important thing is to have progress and movement. Being busy with something isn't always progress. So make sure that you can actually see that, okay, I was making X amount of money, now I'm making this amount of money. I had so many clients, I have this many clients. Or maybe you can go from like 10 clients to 4 clients, but now you're actually making more money. So just pick what's important to you and what you're able to work with. And also, it's quite important when you work with social media and all of that, focus on long-term contracts. Don't want a company to pay you 10,000 for 3 posts in 1 month, then you getting paid 2,000 for 12 months, or or being paid, you know what I'm trying to say. You'd rather be paid a proportional amount of money over a certain number of months and be certain that you have 2.5 every month for 3 posts than having one lump sum, solving all the problems for 1 month, and then the rest of the year is dry. Now you have like one client with like 2.5, you can get another one for that amount. You can get, now you opening space to have like smaller clients in between. So my point is, work smart and adjust things according to your preference, to your time, your availability, and your ability at the time. Be honest with yourself that you're not going to just start off and be able to produce a large number of content or posts or stuff like that. You need to gradually grow, but please track your progress and make sure that you are actually growing and not wasting time. Well, thank you for sitting through this video up until this point. Hope you learned a thing or two, and see you in the next video.